Okay, so I don't have any stars readings today, so I'm going to do a bonus and we'll see what comes out for you. All right. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot for your reading. You know, the last 2 days I've had a voracious appetite. Like I always say, I could eat the horse and chase the jockey. I don't know why some days are like that when all you want to do is just eat. So I'm trying to be really focused on my healthy diet. Oh, we have the Magician coming through. Beautiful energy. The Magician is a card that talks about manifestation. The universe is saying to you here, you have everything you need to bring in what you want. You have all the tools at hand. And in the traditional tarot, of course, we see, you know, like the wand, the pentacle, the sword, and the cup all on the table. I had to think about that. And what that's saying is you're at a point where your love is high, you have enough to keep you going, you're grateful for every day, you are really focused on speaking your truth, standing in your truth, and you have the passion to put behind that to make a very potent concoction to move forward. And with the Magician, what it's saying is you're in the right place now. All right, 7 of Wands. So let down your guard. This is about you understanding that you do not have to fight for things anymore. You do not have to stand fast. It's okay to just go with the flow, let go, and allow the universe to take you on this journey. So you're being asked here to take on the energy of the Queen of Swords. So maybe looking at things like I've been talking about in the readings the last couple of days, which has been coming up a lot, about standing a little bit more in your logical mind, not really seeing your whole world through your emotions, but keeping a good balance. But the Queen of Swords speaks, she says what she wants to say, and she's out there talking about what she wants to talk about. So there is some sort of dissatisfaction coming through here, especially with this sort of 3 of Swords. I feel like there's been some sort of dissatisfaction in your life that you've been working on here. So you may have refused a cup, you may have decided that you want a certain kind of cup because in the past maybe you've accepted things that haven't been right for you. But when I see the 8 of Pentacles, I see you working on something here. You may be meditating, you may be taking time out, but again you're trying to plant seeds for your future because you want this sunshine. That's beautiful. Okay. So I feel like you are learning to leave the past behind on something, but it's more around your past behaviors, maybe some sort of energy that's held you back. It's come through in the What's Cracking reading, it's come through in the bonus reading. It's about allowing yourself to move forward without the baggage of your past. It's allowing you to let go of what you've created for yourself that is not serving you. It's about you understanding that you actually have everything you need to create the future that you want for yourself. Don't be hooked into the energy of the sadness of the past pulling you back down, because you are in the Magician mode at the moment, which means that you've got all the tools you need at your disposal. Let's see where we're going. Oh, and I love it. Ace of Swords straight out. Wow. Okay. So the Ace of Swords talks to me about a brand new start where this time you are able to stand in your truth, understand who you are, and let go of all the things you are not. It's about seeing yourself for who you are for the first time. You must be going through some sort of phase here or some sort of energy of what you've created for yourself is no longer serving you in this new energy, and you're about to cut it free and move forward. You're going into some sort of battle here. Love it. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands, fantastic energy, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so I definitely see you changing yourself up here with this Queen of Wands. Like you're starting to understand your power in some sort of situations, maybe in your life generally, but you're starting to see yourself with some new power here. And maybe you're starting to recognize that you do have, like I'm looking at this and thinking, look at this power here. It's like this woman has just discovered that she is the Magician. She's just discovered this power because she's now creating it. And I see this here. with this sort of throwing this stick up here. It's like I've found something I can create, and I know how to do it now. I know how to manifest. I know how to bring this thing forth. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So for some of you, you may be, well, you could be moving very slowly through this energy. I get that, but I don't feel like it's about that. This guy is walking without his horse. And he is moving somewhere. He's going after something here. But this time you're going after something in a very different way. You're going after something in a very practical, observant way. You're not allowing the horse to lead. You're not allowing other things to push you forward on your path. You've got everything behind you. So it's like you're going after something knowing that you are fully and utterly able to bring this to you. This person is standing in their power. They've got the shield on their back. They've got their horse behind them. They know that they don't need either one. So whoever this is knows that they can achieve something here. There seems to be some sort of communication going on here. So I'm just going to put some more cards. All right, so we have the Temperance card. Perfectly in balance. Look at that with the Ten of Cups. You feel so you feel so abundant in this moment. Okay. Lot of feminine energy coming through in these cards today. Lot of feminine energy. I don't know why it's feeling that way, but it is very, very intuitive energy that's coming through. It's like you're really starting to understand your intuition. You're getting it. I feel like some of you may be going after a person, or you may be going after a job or a situation here that perhaps has gone past you. Maybe you feel like you missed out on something that you're going around again because you've got yourself into this brand new, very clear energy with this Ace of Swords. It's beautiful energy. You know where you are, and you know what you want, and you know where you're going, especially with the Magician up front, and now you're coming out as the Queen of Wands. So that you're very focused now. Something you're leaving behind here that is allowing you to focus on the future. There you go. You've closed out a cycle. How clear could that be? Ten of Swords with the World card. So you've finished, finalized, seen a cycle here. And the universe is saying to you, now you're in charge. You can go forward on whatever you want to go into because you know the truth. You have all the tools you need here. What is the truth? What are you standing for? What does your soul want? And the Empress has come out in exactly the same place as it did in the last reading. This is who you are now. You are ready to birth something new. You are ready to bring something in here. Because now you're doing it from a different place. You're not trying to manifest from a place of lack. You're manifesting knowing here that you have everything you need. There's something very beautiful when the Empress comes up in a reading, but when I see her in a reading like this, I think you can have what you want now. You've recognized a pattern. So has this pattern been holding you back for so long? And you've been finding it hard? Maybe you had to grow more before you could realize how you were doing things. Maybe you had to have a new experience to see how you were doing things. But somehow here you're closing out a cycle because you're going into your Ten of Cups energy. And I feel like here you may be going towards someone that maybe you feel is your person. Maybe you're sort of breaking out and taking a chance here. But I feel more so that you're really comfortable with who you are in this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy. It's so beautiful and so perfect. But when I see the Empress, I see you bringing all four Queen energies in. And they're the four energies we see on the table with the Magician. Every element we need to create what we want. All right, the Empress. We have the Five of Cups with the Tower again. A lot of repeating cards. Knight of Swords. There's some sort of truth here. Seven of Swords. That's the self-sabotage stuff with the Nine of Pentacles again. Wow, if there wasn't three readings that just clarified each other, they definitely have today. There is a breaking down here of some sort of self-sabotage or some sort of energy of accepting things as they are rather than really seeing them through the eyes of your truth. You know, we all do this. We all settle. We all settle for energies that really aren't right for us. We all, you know, settle for that job that's really not very good because we're scared of going out and getting something new. We settle for the house we're living in because we're scared if we leave that house we may not be able to afford the rent on the next one. So we settle for things because we feel that's the best place to be. But the universe is saying here that you are breaking down this sort of self-sabotage energy and walking into this Nine of Pentacles energy. So it's like you're starting to understand what you've been doing up until now and you are moving forward. For some of you, I can't help but thinking you may be starting to create something with somebody else, maybe a person or a love in your life. You're creating something new here. I will get a love card as well, just to see. All right, so allow your imagination to drift beyond the horizon. Beyond time, there is a world of dreams without limits, full of magical ideas, a world just waiting for you. But this faraway world is not so far. It is inside your heart, and all it takes to get there is a dream. So I feel like you're creating something new for yourself because you're not holding on to things that were just satisfying you at a very low level. It's that energy of realizing, you know, this job is really ordinary. It scares me moving on to a new job, but I don't want to settle for ordinary anymore. I want to get what I want. I don't want to settle. I don't want to just stay in this place where this is all that is for me. And you're moving on to something bigger and better than you had before. So let's pull a card from this one too for the people who relate to this in terms of love. Maybe you're settling for a relationship that isn't right for you. Here we go. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So I feel like for some of you here, I'm definitely talking about staying in a relationship because you don't feel that you deserve better. Or staying in a relationship because you're too scared that you might find that out if you go out. And a lot of the time we stay stuck in situations, marriages, and keep trying to make them better. We think somehow we can fix them, we can bring them round, we can make them so much better for ourselves. But reality says if it is as it is, it's not going to change. We can change all we want, but if the person we're with doesn't want to change, then you're pretty stuck. It is a game for both of you to play. And you've both got to want the same thing. And if you both want the same thing and you're both standing in your truth and you're both being true to who you are, then you've got a really beautiful chance of making something incredible and lots of beautiful memories. But if you're settling for something because you don't want to be alone, or you're settling for a job because you're scared of moving on, or even a house or a car or some sort of situation that you are settling for that is way, way wrong for you. It is not right for you and you know it. It's coming through in the cards here. The universe is saying if you step into this energy of understanding your truth, then everything will be brought clear to you. All right, I will leave you with that. Thank you.